you. Okay, here you go.
All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm Mrs. Young, and I'm here with Miss Lamb tonight. We just want to share a little bit about PBIS with this team. A couple years ago, we came in front of the PTA team to share our school's vision of PBIS, and also we sought out some funding to supply for the PBIS rewards subscription, and also funding for our reward accolades for our students. So we just want to say thank you, because it is now running and we are going forward with it. And being that we have new PTA parents in this group, we just want to, we're hoping that your kids are telling you about PBIS and that they are getting rewarded and being talked about in class, and that this is not the first time that you're hearing about it. But if it is, we are here to just do a quick overview and kind of take you to where you can find more information about PBIS and how we as a team can support you guys as you embark on new programs and new activities that you have already planned in the coming months, and also for the rest of the year. So I just want to walk you guys quickly through the school website where you can find the PBIS parents info. So we have created this last year in anticipation of parents having questions about PBIS and adopting it for their at-home PBIS support. So under parents, there is the PBIS for Parents page. And in here, it has all the information that you need just by clicking PBIS for Parents. And we have created an overview of what this is all about, including some informative video of the philosophy behind PBIS, and also our contact information as far as how to implement it at home, or you just have more questions about this program. But we want to let you know that we just want to let you know that moving forward, as we embark onto year 2 of PBIS, we want to engage the community and have parents also be supported by this program. And it's not just a school-based behavioral support. We had a Parents Academy, a workshop last year where we have a number of parents that join us, and we had helped them create their own matrix. And I'm gonna, Ms. Lamb, do you by chance have it handy that you can pick it up? I meant to show you the matrix, because the matrix is kind of the focal point of our behavioral expectations. And whenever students are in different part of the school, there's certain expectations that we would like our students to behave, embracing respect, ownership, acceptance, responsibility, and safety. But at the home base, we also have connected with parents at our connection night last year, and help parents come up with ways to make at home these kind of behavior expectations in the bathroom, in the living room, bedroom, how those behaviors would be expected, and work with your child in coming up with those, what it looks like. And we want to provide templates for PTA when you start running Odyssey of the Mind, or when you have your STEM program coming up, or spelling bee, engaging the students, coming up with, what would respect look like when we meet for OM? What does it look like when we are working as a team, problem solving? So we'll be looking to collaborate and support you guys when you do have these activities. And I know that coming up, there is a Heroes Day, and Ms. Lamb has been working on adopting PBIS for that day. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Ms. Lamb share what she has created.
Sure. I just wanted to show you that on the same site that Ms. Young was talking about, this is the parent site. So for PBIS, and this is where she was just at showing you the videos. If you want to access our Roars Matrix, it's actually available to you. If you want to meet the team, you can also click here to meet the team. I need to add the new team members, but under Roars, if you click on the word Roars up here, you'll see if you scroll down all the different matrices. So we had developed matrices for distance learning, and then at school, you can see it's a library of all the different matrices that we have. And the one that we use in the classroom is shared spaces. So those of you that are starting the small teamwork, you can always start from here, but it's usually a collaboration between the students and the adult. It's usually a lot of guiding discussions on what respect will look like, what ownership looks like, and so on and so forth for each element for PBIS. And like Ms. Young talked about, we had a workshop. It was a STEM workshop. It was really fun. It was like a maker space kind of a deal where they upcycle things just around the house. And it was like, no, don't buy anything, just kind of grab whatever's around you and just kind of make different things. And it was really fun and it was really engaging. And we would really like to try to do that again. And we can implement PBIS in different areas of our life. And when I was talking to Tina about Heroes Day, we were talking about PBIS, and then I created a Roars Matrix for Heroes Day. So for heroes, what they do, how they show respect is by protecting our country and our community and protecting our American rights. And for ownership, what heroes do is they really think about their words and actions before saying or doing them. And then for acceptance, they help everyone, regardless of, gender, sex, race, all those different things, right? They help anyone. If there's a call for help, we go and we help them. And for responsibility, we're here to serve the community and also to listen to community members, right? So we always work well with feedback. And last but not least, of course, safety is protecting and or rescuing the community members. Like my unit is our specific mission is to rescue people in bad situations. So that's why you can see what PBIS can be implemented in many different ways. And we hope that we can work with you, with the PTA, to kind of, when you're having an event, how we can incorporate the Roars Matrix in it as well. So it's just a continuity between school and home, and then the students hear the same language, and then we can kind of work together to help students achieve and be successful.
That's so cool. Is there any question?
Is this also on the website, Ms. Lam?
The Heroes one is not, but the other ones are. So it's on that when you start off at the Sinnott website. Sorry, let me minimize so you start off at the Sinnott website and then just go as Ms. Young talked about by going to parents and then PBIS for parents. Then there's just this link right here that brings you to the actual website. And then if you want to look at the matrices, you're going to click on the Roars subheading here, and then it'll bring it up. And then we also, I do a lot of project-based learning, and we always have the team members, like in the small group students, we give them like a blank shell of a Roars Matrix, and they together talk as a team to agree on team expectations by using the Roars Matrix. So some of the students are already kind of doing this at school, but we will love to see them doing this at home with their families as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's great. I'll update recording tonight and hero chart. It's okay to upload the hero chart on the PTA website too?
Sure, I can share the link with you, and then you can put it on the PTA website. Okay. I don't know if I want to put on the PBIS website, because this one we want to kind of keep focused with PBIS, but I'll give it to you too.
But we have a page for heroes, so I will put it there. And I also see Vanessa's here tonight. Would you want to speak to Vanessa?
Marilyn and Miss Young and Miss Lam have said that everything. So what we can do again is just partner with PTA and help to roll. We want to roll everything over into the home, into after school events, so the kids see the consistency. So even with the expectations, once they're posted, we can have special Roars tickets that your event chairs can hand out, and the kids will know exactly what those are. and get rewarded for participation and showing the expectations all throughout the school day and even after. So that's exciting too.
We also have a
Great.
subpage about parent involvement. So if so there's a bunch of videos on the homepage that kind of tells you the theory behind PBIS. So these are all the videos that you can kind of understand PBIS more. The first 3 is shorter ones, kind of like trailers to kind of get you like a very quick gist of what PBIS is. And then the TED Talk is absolutely amazing. If you have some time to listen to how positive behavior supports really help students and be successful, I encourage you to watch it. Then we also have a subpage where how can parents get involved? Because we had some questions about that, especially during distance learning. And if you can read through here, and then there's actually several videos on how you can incorporate SEL and PBIS into your home, like right now, if you wanted to do it. So there's just a few that we put up here. There's more on YouTube. And then we also have a letter to parents about PBIS.
Yes, that's great. And do we also need any volunteers for the program, or are we good for now?
So volunteer is totally welcome. We have just started the Roar store a couple months ago, and we have a couple parents that have been coming in to help us with Redemption Day. We really just to stock and to distribute all the orders coming in from students online shopping, and also running the live store for the kindergarten and first grade class. Of course, those 2 parents have cleared all their health check and whatnot, but it would be really great is to have a consistent group of parents that train to help us run the store. Several other schools in the district have a store that's been running for a couple of years, and they were completely run by PTA. And we are kind of in the first step right now in running the store, but we really would like parents to take charge of this to help us with stocking inventory and also filling orders at some point, after we have trained them. So if you know parents, or you're listening today and you think that, you're available during the school days or after school to help us, that will be huge. Yes.
Yes, this is an amazing program. I'm going to put the recording online. Is there any more question from the association would like to discuss tonight for the PBIS program?
Ms. Lamb, can you speak to redemption real fast about the tickets?
Sure. So students, we thankful to the PTA because you guys helped with PBIS rewards and helping us with paying for part of the program. So on that website, we actually can give virtual points to students, and then anyone and we also give paper tickets. So it's kind of like a mix between paper and points. Anyone on the school can give paper tickets to students that are showing Roar's expectations. So we would be like, hey, thank you for walking on the blacktop. You're being super responsible right now. Here's a Roar's ticket. And so then they will get those tickets. Teachers will convert those paper tickets into points, and then they shop online. So it's like this whole online store. It's our first time. There's a lot of kinks and we're figuring it out slowly. And then we also have a live store aspect because the littles, the kinders and the first graders definitely need more hands-on. They need it more often. So we're trying both stores out. We're trying to figure it all out. So for the kinder and first graders, they will have their paper tickets and they actually go shopping. So they staple them in little bundles of 5 and they show up and they're ready to shop. And it's super cute. So we have both, and then we try to find a variance of prizes to appease all the different age groups. And then we also ask students for feedback and say, do you have an idea? Do you have a free idea, or do you have one that costs money? And Mrs. Speedy has been really good about leaving those boxes out, and students come, they're like, oh, I'm going to do this. And then they write it and put it in, and then we try our best to fulfill those prizes onto our store.
And one of the needs that I think that we're hoping for is to rely less on shopping and for prizes and get donations. I know that, we accumulate Happy Meal toys, just toys that we have gotten from birthday parties. If we can kind of run a donation box where parents can drop off new but need a new home kind of toys box, that will be helpful for us too, because it's not, I don't think it's sustainable for a school of 700 plus students to get prizes every month and be able to consistently update our inventory with brand new toys. So we're hoping that we can upcycle stuff and tapping into parents to bring us prizes that they think would be appropriate for their kids.
Thank you. We will definitely let all the parents know. And okay, that's great. Oh, I do have one question for the online. Where do they shop online? Is it on the Seesaw or no? Is it on the
There's a website. It's they actually log in through Clever, and then they click
Clever,
on the
yeah.
app in Clever. It's called PBIS Rewards. So I've done little videos for teachers to show students how to log in and how to shop. So it's really fun to see and hear students like, I don't think this should be this price. It's very interesting, the feedback that you hear, and they're like, why does it cost 30 points to say the Pledge of Allegiance? And I'm like, because it's a it's a huge honor to be able to say the pledge, so it's very interesting.
And then the video you mentioned is on the PBIS website too, or is that separate video link for the student to learn? Mm-hmm.
I think I sent it out as for teachers in the teachers email or teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if there's any video that you would like us to share, you can also send it to me in the future, maybe. Mm-hmm.
It's only a little hard because I use a student's account. So you can't really.
Okay, yeah, got it.
We are encouraging students to shop at home rather than doing the shopping at school. So if we find that students are having trouble to logging into that website, we may consider coming up with a tutorial for parents to help. But I think all of the kids are really tech savvy, especially they use Clever to log into everything, and the app is already there, so it should be pretty easy. We haven't heard anybody having trouble, but if they are having trouble, they have the option of shopping at school too.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, that will be the PBIS program tonight, and thank you for Mrs. Young, Mrs. Lam, and Vanessa here. And then let's go back to, let me stop here first.